Days before Christmas in 2019, this was the road leading into the town of Dargan in the Blue Mountains west of Sydney. The aftermath of a mega fire which tore through the night before. 19 of 57 homes lost.
From our house all the way to the street, 7 houses in a row, we were all completely devastated. And then you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do next. And I remember telling my daughter everything she had. Her home was gone.
After a climate disaster, there's a high rate of traumatisation. Now, if you're in an area where you know you are likely to have repeated disasters, it weighs very heavily upon you.
Susan and her husband Nick wanted to stay. It took more than 18 months to rebuild, but the tragedy of losing their home is still raw.
Nick and I spend more time reading between 2 and 4 a.m. because you can't get to sleep. And I used to have the reoccurring dream where I would be standing in my old lounge room and it'd be burning around me. I wasn't there. Your mind and your brain has such an ability to put you places that you don't want to be. And it's so important to have community that you can talk to.
From the ashes of the Black Summer fires, a new community group grew, focusing on connecting residents and supporting each other.
Our community, when I came here, it felt like a community of hermits. It's a nice, quiet part of the world. Everybody comes out here because they like their peace and quiet, which is great, but not in an emergency. Our group is trying to bring all, neighbours together, and every time people connect, they get to share those stories. And I think that's a part of making sense of what's happened.
Kevin McCusker lost his nursery in the fires.
We had a community event at the nursery, and there were lots of people there, and I could see that they were hurt, and I really wanted to do something about that. So it became really important to me for us to be there for other people so that we could actually help them.
I think what we need is government funding for community-led initiatives. Communities know what they might need to look after themselves. What I hear from bushfire survivors, flood survivors, is all too often you get a lot of people coming into the area doing a lot of talking and not much listening.
Creating a wider network, important for building disaster preparedness and recovery. For those who live here in Clarence, Dargan and Bell, this is the site for what will be a new community hall. It's a symbol of coming together, resilience and the importance of maintaining strong connections between townships.
A problem faced on your own can feel insurmountable, but together it's a problem shared.
And this gathering at the North Richmond Community Centre in Greater Western Sydney aims to do just that. It's a weekly opportunity for locals to have a chat and get to know each other.
I think community centres are really an essential part in connecting the community, in building and sustaining a resilient and strong community, and just for people's mental health and well-being.
In 2019, the region was threatened and devastated by severe bushfires, followed by several extreme floods. Experiencing disaster after disaster, this initiative, called Cafe Connections, ensures residents don't need to face any kind of adversity alone.
People feel understood. They don't have to explain. I mean, many people here have been through several floods, several fires. Some people, depending on where they live, once it starts raining, the anxiety starts to rise, Once there's bushfires happening or bushfire weather, the anxiety starts to rise. People understand because we've all been through it.
According to the Black Dog Institute, between 20 to 50% of those who've experienced an unpredictable or severe weather event may experience elevated levels of anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, suicidal ideation or sleep disruption. In the years following the disaster, 10 to 20% of those may experience PTSD.
For many people, even if they and their property hasn't been directly impacted, their friends, their family has been. So there is that sort of collective trauma. But the flip side to that is when we now think about resilience, we don't think about it so much at an individual level. It operates at a group level. And so where you've got communities who experience something together, that collectiveness, that's a great strength.
This initiative aims to provide residents with a wider network to help them withstand, adapt to and recover from hardship.
We came down and we made some good acquaintances and friends, which are people that we can, in future, when there's more, hopefully not too many, big issues and big problems, we can reach out and help and maybe even be helped ourselves.
Get a different perspective from life. It's not about the crisis you're in. It's more about come as you are and have a good time, talk about it, and they understand.
Sustaining the community emotionally and socially.
Well, you don't feel alone, do you? If you're with a group of people and someone says, "Are you okay?" that can make a big, big difference to a day, to how you feel and not being scared and knowing someone's out there for you or you for them.
And being there for each other through all seasons of life. Jennifer Shearer, SBS World News.